Okay. Do, do, do. Hi, guys. So I have Facebook Live and I have YouTube Live. I just want to make sure that I'm actually on here. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. I wanted to pop on for a couple minutes and share with you guys a really powerful teaching that I think will help you. So, this is for you if you're a business owner, if you're marketing yourself, and it's for you if you have a goal. So, this is the teaching. Ready? You might want to write this down. So, your internal story is silently shaping your results. What do I mean by that? Your story is what you're telling yourself out loud or in your head. It's what you're telling yourself, and you say it over and over again, or you might even just say it casually. It slips out, and you're describing yourself or your business or your reality. So that's your story. So your story impacts your marketing, it's leaking into your marketing. And you can shift it fast. So all you have to do is catch yourself saying the story and be like, is this the story that I actually want to tell myself? Or do I want to change this? Right? Like here's a real life example. So I have a client who joined my marketing program. He had a goal to launch his TikTok page. So he had a few followers, he barely had anybody on there. But he wanted to launch and he wanted to launch it so that he could talk to people and share his ministry. So when we were talking on, I think it was our one of our first conversations, he was telling me about his goal. He was saying how excited he was about it. And he very casually said, "Nobody wants to hear from me." And I said, "Wait a second. Why did you just say that? That's a story. Nobody wants to hear from me. That's a story." So I just did a little mini coaching for him and got him out of that story. And we revised that story right there in the moment. And now he basically went from 0 followers on TikTok all the way up to 1,000. He's now past 1,000 followers. And he's going live on TikTok every day, which is super cool. He was really nervous about it to start, but now he's going live and he's talking to people every time and they're talking about the Bible, which is awesome. So he shifted that story of nobody wants to hear from me, and he just changed it. And I said, change the story. Tell yourself people want to hear from you. People need to hear from you because you've got a powerful message. You're teaching them about the Bible. This isn't about you. This is about the people that you're going to reach. So once he shifted that, he was able to just take the brakes off and grow his TikTok page really, really quickly. So that's an example of how your story impacts your marketing. Because if you tell yourself that nobody wants to hear from me and what I have to say is bothering people, if you have a story like that, it's literally going to leak in your marketing. Like it's going to impact your energy and your ability to really communicate. So, your internal story is silently shaping your results. So, pay attention. What is the story that you're telling yourself? Just watch for the next 24 hours. You might even want to write this down in a journal. Write down what is the story that you're telling yourself. What do you catch yourself saying out loud, especially if you're repeating it over and over again, because that is hypnotizing you. All right, guys, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to jump off. And I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, post them below, or hopefully you'll catch me on the next live. Bye.